Hello everybody, welcome to our Once Human Survival Guide. We're going over some more of the season goals in Phase 1 of the Manibus season for Once Human. Today we're covering the different goals in, let's go ahead and get there anyway, the Mist of Mirage section, our exploration goals. Now these guys, obviously, kind of, the name itself explains kind of what we're going to be doing here. But basically, while you're out exploring the map, there are different things that you should try to do while you're out there, kind of keeping your eyes out for things. The first being the activate 10 teleportation towers. Now, when it comes to trying to kind of complete this one, you will find, if we go to our map here, there we are, that your starting region has about like 4 or 5, it's five-ish, 5 or 6 of these towers. So you're not going to be able to complete this particular task until you have completed the full kind of main quest in this area, until it takes you over to Mayor's Market. And in this region, you'll be able to kind of finish that off and get the remaining towers you need to get your 10. So that's what I'll be kind of focusing on right now. I'm very close to kind of getting through the main quest here. I'll be able to move on to the next section and get the rest of these towers, but it's as easy as basically just going up to those towers and activating them, and there you go, which is like honestly great anyway, because you use those to fast travel around the place, so pretty great. Now the next task or goal that you'll need to complete is to give a like or dislike to any whisper message. So what that is like those whispers are like those little things that sprout up from the ground that people leave messages on, and you can find them anywhere. You just need to just go to interact with one, and then you just like it basically, and it's that easy. So you can do that. Like that's a easy one you could do in like 2 seconds. You just got to find a whisper. And if you're having troubles finding whispers, go to like where the settlements are. There's usually a ton there. Sometimes there's whispers by like a boss arena, or by a puzzle, so even around like your base even, I would say. So they're out there, don't trust me, there'll be no problem finding one. Now the third goal that you guys need to complete is to explore any riddle spot, and these are basically kind of like, gosh, I mean, they're riddle spots, so it's basically just like little puzzles that you find out in the world. For mine, it was actually the moving house. It was a puzzle I had to solve. You'll tend to get these when you like go out and try to get deviants. Those are kind of like that Low sends you on. Those can sometimes be considered riddle spots. Otherwise, look for door puzzles. That's a great one. If you see like a bunch of just like random door frames all together, and you have to like choose which door to go around, that is a very easy one to kind of do and complete, and then you can get your riddle spot. In fact, I think I know potentially of one, if I can get to the area anyway. Let's fast travel. Well, let's get to our house here, so we can actually fast travel. We'll go right here. There's actually one riddle spot that is kind of close to where you first fly in from the tutorial part of the mission, and you're flying in the air and you're going to the map. There's actually a riddle spot that is not too far from the starting area. Let's see if I can find it once we load in. But any kind of riddle spot will do. This is just potentially one that I'm going to show you. If you happen to find the moving house, that should count for you as well. But yeah, those are kind of it. So we'll just wait for the game to load. It's gonna take a hot minute because I just loaded into the game. So, and I believe the server is a little popular today, so things might be moving a little slowly. Okay, we're here. Now, I believe the riddle spot is going to be kind of, basically, it's where everybody's kind of building their bases. I wish it wasn't nighttime. That would make this a little bit easier to see. Let's see here. That's the monolith. Let's see. Da-da. Let's head down this way, because I know it's very much where everybody tends to have their first base. chunky mold. Delicious. Oh, bless people. They're so... I love their names. They're great. Alright, yeah, this is looking pretty familiar. You'll know you're in the right area because I believe you have to find Mary in this area at the very beginning of the game. And I believe also that the game also tries to, like, bring you out here to find materials for, like, the first time. So it's in this area. We just gotta find it exactly. I used to have a base over here. Hello there, Fred. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so when you see this platform is kind of what we're looking for. It's like a circular platform. The old monolith is right there, so pretty easy to find. You're going to need to basically just head this direction. And here are the door frames. So this is kind of like a... I would consider this probably qualifies as a riddle spot. It is a puzzle after all. So if we were to, talk to this guy, there's be like, oh, there's a strange inscription. Let's read it. We can investigate it. The doors light up. I don't know if we can... I don't know if we can actually, like, here we go, read this or something. Please follow the following rules. They're designed to ensure your safety. The blue door is always safe. Whenever you find yourself in danger, step through the blue door if you can. A door is a panel mounted on a frame that can be opened and closed. Each frame should only have one door. Please make sure the doorway you pass through only has one door. If you see frames with 3 different colors appear at the same time, do not go through the middle frame. There are no black and white doors here. If you see a black and white door, stay away from it. So, I don't remember. I did this before. I don't remember the exact... thing, but I think it's like, I want to say it's blue door, I could be wrong. And then, gosh, I don't remember from this one if it was purple. I'm probably doing this completely wrong. Oh, yep, I got pushed away. Don't go through the, don't do that. But basically the idea is to solve this puzzle. And I will say, this actually would be a really good way to find a whisper too. I have my whispers turned off right now, but you could bet there's like a bajillion whispers here telling you how to solve this puzzle. So not a bad way to also, give that like, but basically solve your riddles here. I'll be doing this later, don't worry. I gotta actually like think about the puzzle. But anyway, so that is, there we go. Explore any riddle spot. That'll be that. Complete it. There you go. Now this one is going to be a little bit hard because it kind of relies on you to have like a buddy around or something. But you have to help a metahuman who is critically injured. This is basically when somebody's health is dropped down to 0. If they have like something, they can potentially heal themselves with that. But so you. If you don't have a buddy, you're going to kind of have to hang around some people and hope that, like, somebody gets injured enough that you can just, like, quick run in there and like, help them out. Or just, like, just let the world, like, in the world chat, just be like, hey, I need to, like, help somebody with a critically injured quest, whatever. And, hopefully somebody will help you out. If you got a buddy, just take turns having, like, fall damage, have some creature hit you, whatever you want to do. A little bit easier to complete this. I probably won't be completing this one because this is my solo guy, so unfortunately that one will probably be not completed. But that is how you do that one. Now, when we go to fishing, you're going to need to make a fishing pole. You can do that at your supplies workbench, I believe it is. You can make a fishing pole there, and then you got to get some corn to make bait, also at the supplies workbench, and then you just go find a body of water. Now, keep in mind, it is 5 types of fish, not 5 fish. So you might need to go to different areas to fish because there are different types of fish in different bodies of water. So like the ocean here is going to give you some types of fish. The rivers are going to give you another type of fish. So you might have to kind of, go around a little bit to get your different fish. And I would definitely say, bring bring a good amount of bait because the fishing mini game takes a little bit to get used to. I'm just trying to see if there's any water around here. Is this water? This might be water. Let's just put a little pin right there. The fishing game, it's not immediately. Oh, here's some water, but I doubt that's deep enough for me to fish in. It's not immediately like it's not clear exactly how it works, so you might lose some bait in the process while you're just kind of trying to learn the mechanic, and more often you'll end up catching like the same fish over and over in your attempt to try and get like 5 different types of fish. So just having some excess on hand would not be a bad idea, just because you're probably going to go through it. But yeah, so that's that. There is a event going on called Surge a Fish, I believe it is. It's like kind of like a party event, and that's actually great for this particular goal if you to complete it, just because you do get lots of different types of fish that way. So if you happen to see that event going on, teleport to it, and make sure you have like a lot of bait ready, like I said, and you'll probably get your 5 types of fish just through that event alone. It's pretty great for that. But yeah, like I said, the fishing mini game is a little bit rough. I don't know if they're going to like eventually smooth that out or add something different, but the idea basically is to kind of throw your bait in, your hook in, and then you just kind of wait for a fish to bite, and it tells you when a fish is biting, so that part of it's great. But at that point, you have to like turn the fishing rod a certain way. Is this just this is a cave? This is not water at all. You know what? Let's just go home, I guess. I feel like I should have just done that to begin with, because they're island and all that. But and then basically you just kind of turn your rod a certain way to make sure that when the little meter, and we're gonna do this so you guys can see, because for the visual learners out there. But basically, once you want the meter to go towards hooking rather than breaking, and then I can't remember the other one is, but you also want to avoid like escaping and all that too. So once we load back home, we'll be able to. Oh, there we go. Show you guys real fast. I do have my fishing rod ready to go, and I believe I have bait. Hope I do. Otherwise, it's gonna be really awkward. Alright, but you can see we have our fishing rod. There we go. And we'll just throw this right in. You can see it's green, so we're happy with that. We'll throw this in. Now, at this point, we're just waiting for the fish to nibble. There we go. So we left-click that. We have that, so we're going to press and hold left, and we're going to move our rod until you see that red bar at the bottom right. We want that to go from escaped to hooked, and we also want to make sure that we're not breaking our rod as well. So we have gotten it close enough. We have a mackerel. We're going to collect it. So that's basically what you do until you have 5 different types of fish. Oh no, I'm thirsty. All this fishing. So we'll just put that away. We don't need that anymore. But that is how you basically fish. You just kind of have to turn your rod either this way or that way, kind of depending on what the bar is telling you. So aside from that one, our last little goal that you guys are going to have to complete is find and collect rewards from one Morphic loot crate. Now, this loot crate is basically it's something that you definitely have to search for, but it is a particular type of crate that is like walking around usually, or it's like hanging about. Kind of outside of towns is where I tend to find it. I have found one just out in the wilderness, completely random before too. But they're like crates, but they got little arms and legs, and they're like walking around. They're the Morphics. They're like if you play Dungeons and Dragons, they look like mimics basically. But they're out there kind of walking around. And the only way to find this really is to just go explore and look around. Like I said, I have found quite a few around towns. In the beginning area, I have found a few in the wilderness, like around in the Mayor's Market region. I have found a few just chilling in the wilderness. So you are gonna have to probably spend some time to really look for this guy. But yeah, once you have everything, just claim it all, and that is that. Now this one does require a little bit of work, a little bit of literally like leg work. So I wish you luck on it. Yeah, yeah, I know this is gonna take me a while myself. So, but that's about it. Hopefully, that makes those goals a little bit clearer to understand. You guys have some direction now. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next one. Until then, keep surviving and keep thriving.